Today I am going to talk about group discussion under the life skills. Group discussion forms an important stage of admission process in not only colleges, in big companies, big organization, and wherever there is a selection process, the group discussion is taking place. Apart from knowledge and communication skills, candidates are judged on the basis of mannerisms and etiquettes. Candidates are requested to present their personal traits in a limited time. A successful group presentation demands a certain degree of decorum. There are certain things which you have to enhance your score in a group discussion. It is very, very important to dress formally and arrive on time. The way you talk to your allocated seats speaks to your personality. Be confident but not arrogant. Take a pen and a notepad. It makes you look organized. Listen to others carefully. Jot down the relevant points and list down your own points. Organize your thoughts before you speak. This will help you in express your confidence and clarity. Pay attention while others are speaking. This will enable you to contribute the discussion in a positive way. Do not deviate yourself from the topic. Talking about the unrelated things puts a bad impression. Do not interrupt the speech of other participants and wait till they complete. Maintain balance in your tone while objecting to the points made by other participants. Avoid raising your voice too much or shouting. Respect the opinion of others. Agree and acknowledge when you find good points expressed by others. Use phrases like "what you have said here sheds light on another aspect." Express your disagreement in a polite, dignified, and convincing manner. Do not use negative comments like "your point is wrong," "your argument doesn't make any sense." Instead, use phrases like "you have a good point, but there is another aspect to it." So you politely put it. Do not try to dominate the other participants. It is a discussion, not an argument or a debate. Keep your body language positive. Table thumping, pointing fingers, looking here and there are the negative gestures. If someone becomes openly antagonistic to you and says something directly contradicting your points of view or makes personal attack, stay calm and relaxed. A situation like this is a good opportunity to demonstrate your conflict handling skills and maturity. If the counter argument is valid, concede to the point gracefully using the statements like "I think you have a point for that, which I did not think of." If the counter argument is not valid, use statements like "let us seek the opinion of other participants" and turn to others, seeking their opinion with the statements like "we seem to have different views here. What do you feel?" If the attack is directed against you as a person, then the best strategy is to ignore it and get on with the discussion without any animosity towards the attacker. This ought to be, but if you manage it, it's the best advertisements for your maturity. Losing an argument is not bad. Even if you are convinced about the correctness of your stand, don't stand on it. Let the other person win it by saying, "I know that you may disagree, but the point is." However, we need not keep debating this. May we need to proceed further. Losing an argument does not lead to loss of points. Some it helps demonstrate your flexibility and maturity. Now, I would like to discuss some of the group performance skills of an individual. The difference stems from the fact that a case study tests a larger and slightly different skill set as compared to a smaller group discussion. The following I would like to mention on the special traits of an individual. Number one is analytical skills. The core competence of an analysis of the situation, break down the data, formulating it into a pattern that makes sense and deriving an efficient conclusion or recommendation. You should display the skill through targeted and accurate piercing together with the data while simultaneously wrestling the group towards a solution in the case. So, after self analysis, you should cogently present the findings and recommendation for the group to discuss further. Then comes the quantitative skills. Some case studies involve working with numbers to reach an effective solution. In such a situation, a quick calculation or a rough sheet to present the relevant figures for the group will make you stand in a very good light in the evaluator. The third one is flexibility. This refers to the ability of the candidate to consider the opposing point of view in the light of the facts and figures presented in the case. There is no single solution to the case, and thus a flexible candidate should not leave out good options in this analysis, even if they are presented with an opposite point of view. Then comes the leadership skills. Leadership is demonstrated by taking the charge of the discussion and trying to achieve a consensus. The consensus does not have to be the best. Instead, it should aim to incorporate all the viewpoints. Then comes the presentation and communication skills. Just like group discussion, effective communication forms an integral part of the case study too. The skills tested are articulation and presentation, fluency, body language, eye contact, and coherence. Remember, when speaking, it is always better to take a small pass rather than babble. Then comes the behavioral and personal traits. The personal traits being evaluated during the case study are attitude, well balanced conduct, patience, teamwork, cogency, and assertiveness. Then comes the goal orientation. This parameter is evaluated through the candidate's willingness to arrive at a solution and intelligent use of others' content. Then comes the confidence. Last but not the least, the level of confidence, proactiveness, and action orientation form an important part of a candidate's performance in a case. Now, you have talked about all the requisites for a group discussion. Then I would like to conclude saying a few words. Group is a collection of individuals who have regular contact and frequent interaction and who work together to achieve a common set of goals. Discussion is the process whereby two or more people exchange information or ideas to face situation to achieve a goal. A goal or end product may be increased knowledge, agreed leading to action, disagreement leading to competition or resolution, or perhaps only a cleaning of the air or a continuation of the status quo. Group discussion, popularly labeled, is a methodology used by the organization to gauge whether the candidate has certain personality traits. Group discussion form an important part of shortlisting process for recruitment or admission in a company or an institution. In this methodology, group candidates is given a topic or a situation, typically given some time to think about the same and asked to discuss among themselves for a specific duration. As in a football game, where you play like a team, passing the ball to each member and aim to common goal, group discussion is also based on the teamwork, incorporating views of different team members to reach a common goal. Hope you have understood the concept of the group discussion, and perhaps if you like it, kindly subscribe to this video. Thank you.